It is that time of the day again to wake up. For all of you wonderful people coming in to watch the recap, the memberships are activated, the thumbs ups are activated. Please hit that. Leave us a comment. Don't forget to hit that alert bell. And as always, you're welcome to drop us a super chat or hit us up on PayPal. Oh man. You know, sometimes I make really crappy coffee. And then sometimes you kind of get it right. I think this morning, I am 85% right on to where I like it. I can never get good coffee. I can never make good coffee. So if anybody has any tips on how to make good coffee, let me know. Because I can't seem to be consistent at all. And I don't know why. So how is everybody? Is everybody having a good morning? Everybody having an exciting morning? I'm going through it's a beautiful morning here. Weather's getting ready to change in America. It's still nice today, but today's probably going to be our last summer day for a while. Got the birds coming in to eat at my bird feeder, which is always fun for me. Oh, man. Let me give you guys a second or two to start rolling in, and I got a couple little things.
Hi, I'm Christina Munoz. You've probably seen a lot about each.
Ooh, that was a little breezy coming in. Let some of you folks fall in here. Make sure you drop a comment and let us know what you think about things. Because things are always interesting. We got the end of the year coming up. So I'm hoping you guys are working on your financial planning goals for next year. I hope you're doing that. And if you're not, please do. 3 people in the house, thank y'all for being here. Give us a thumbs up if you would, please. And drop us a little chat letting us know who's here and what's going on in y'all's world. Because I'm always happy to have you guys here. So a lot of good stuff today. We're going to have like just an open conversation about whatever pops up. But I think it's going to be, I need to take those to my office. 7 people in the house. Let's drop us some thumbs up and prayers and give us a chat. Let's see. Mashal is say pray for Palestine. Well, what all I can say is I think the bigger issue, we should all just pray for peace in the world, and then everybody's covered. But absolutely, I think everybody should pray for anybody and everybody that they like, and they should do it often. We got 12 people in the house. If you give me a thumbs up as you come in, please. And if you will make sure to drop us a chat. If you're new to the channel, I wasn't going to open that. I wanted you guys to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. That would be appreciative. It's a beautiful morning, guys and girls from around the world. I'll probably delete. All right. Got a bunch of junk mail this morning I'm going over. All right. So you're a clinical nutritionist from Pakistan. Outstanding. I think that's great. What is the, if I can ask, what is the number one issue with nutrition in Pakistan? I had one of the people that I hold very dear to my heart is Pakistani, so you know. But my question would be, like in America, obesity is rampant. What is the nutritional issue in Pakistan? And Lee says, hi, thank you for the thumbs up as you come in. Mac Marco, hi, good to see you guys. Thank y'all. Iron deficiency, vitamin D deficiency. Okay. My question then would be, why I could see iron deficiency, why vitamin D deficiency? I don't understand that one. Because do people not, because at least for my basic understanding, because I actually have an autoimmune deficiency that does not process a disease that doesn't allow me to process vitamin D. So my body rejects, it doesn't take vitamin D in the natural way, like through sunlight. So I guess my real question is, why is vitamin D deficiency an issue, I guess? But Emily, Mac, good morning to HDN. Good to see you. Hey, I got my coffee. About 85% right this time. About 85% right. But I don't know if that's going to last. I got lucky today. But thank you for the thumbs up, everybody. Thank you for joining me for this early morning chat about things that are interesting, I guess. We are getting ready to get a cold spell here. It's going to be in the upper 30s over the next few nights, or as the week progresses into next week. And you're getting there. I'm getting there. But I just can't be consistent, you know. I can't get my crap together. And I don't know what I do so bad. So, Marshall is saying 90% of my clients patients are obese. In Pakistan? Wow, that's surprising to me, to be honest. I mean, I expect high levels in America, you know, and first world countries, so to speak, like Germany. But I don't know, from 40 different countries. Ah, okay, all right, because I'm just thinking, wow. I mean, I expect, you know, Western countries. We've gotten so far away from real food, it's unbelievable. Okay, so you make diet. Okay, I got you. So that makes sense. And we can talk about food because I know I took a couple of courses in food science many years ago. I'm not at all. I don't have a degree in food science. Not where my focus was, but I did take a couple of courses because I found it interesting. Because I looked at the chemistry of food, and in America we don't have real food anymore unless you grow it yourself and it's out in your backyard. If you buy it at Walmart or the grocery stores or fast food restaurants, it's not real food. It's not. It's food that has been re engineered, rearranged chemically to look like food, taste like food, and actually the flavors have been enhanced so that you eat more of it. And it's designed like I give the example all the time, we're talking about this. A Burger King Whopper is designed that you only need to chew the bite you take twice. One, two, and then you swallow it. It's designed to dissolve with the heat of your mouth. And why they want you to do that is so that you eat it faster and you eat more. Because if you got to sit there and chew your food, you know it slows it down, right? Well, you know all of this. No, you can't. Not that I don't appreciate the offer, but I have very particular things that my heart doctor already has me do. So I'm already on a very, a very particular diet plan due to my heart condition. So, but I do appreciate the offer. HTN says, yeah, the food here isn't real food. It's really not. It's garbage. Wow, the super pack. That's me. Buy Arm Candy, which is HTN, and my dog Daisy. Let me get my dog. I got something in the mail I want to show you guys in a couple minutes. But I got to pick my dog up. All right. Here's one thing I want to tell the whole world. If you decide to have a wiener dog, yeah, you, as a pet, get ready to be owned by the pet. This dog now dictates my entire life. All right, lay down. HDN saying hello to Dennis. Okay, you already on? Yeah, I am. I'm on a special one because, oh, yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of people that do that apple cider stuff. Sorry, apple vinegar. But this old boy is not doing it. I will not take apple cider vinegar. I hate vinegar. I think vinegar is the devil's blood. I think if you had the devil and you cut him, vinegar would come out. I hate vinegar. Hate it. Can't stand it. Don't like to smell it. When my wife cooks with it, I run from the hills. But here, we don't want to put your number out on the internet there, my friend. That might get you in trouble. But if you want to drop me a link, or something, subscribe to my channel. If everybody would subscribe, if you're new here, give us a thumbs up and keep the comments coming. I'll be happy to talk to you more, or help you out recruiting people that need diet plans, I guess. But I think it's good that you do that around the world. Yeah. HTN, how's things in your part of the world? Dennis, how are things in your part of the world? We're gonna do a fun live stream later. Lorelai and I think at least one of her friends is coming over today about 3 o'clock ish, and I think they're gonna eat, but they're going to this Halloween party's getting out of hand. Dennis, Henry, you guys need to come up here, Dennis, you need to come down here, and you guys need to get me out of here. I mean, you guys need to save me from this Halloween party. I mean, it's starting to become ridiculous. I think we're up to like probably $500 or $600 on this damn party already. This is ridiculous. Somebody needs to save me. So yeah, I think we're probably up to $500 for a party that was supposed to have 3 or 4 girls, where they're just sitting around eating food, Good. Your neighbors are done fighting for now. Well, but can I go on vacation with you? I mean, take me on vacation. That's what I'm saying. I don't want you to come hang out here. I want you to come and get me and take me away from here. I mean, Jesus. I'm like, oh, shit. I need an evacuation plan. So, 8 people in the house, give us some more thumbs up and leave us some chats. Subscribe to the channel if you would. Remember, memberships and super chats are activated. Thumbs up for free. But so anyway, I forgot where I was going, man. I get so distracted. So what we're going to do later is I'm going to be on the other side of the camera, and I'm going to basically manage the live stream and sit back and kind of watch the chat, I guess, because it's going to be like a live action live stream. I guess they're going to work together. Can you imagine 2 women working together? Sorry. You hope that they're done. So the 2 girls, the 2 young, sexy Filipinas, are going to work on trying to get ready because the one of I don't know why they're doing it so early. I don't know, but they're apparently playing arts and crafts with Halloween stuff, and they're trying to figure out how to decorate the house so they can come up with a plan for it. And they want to do a live stream. So I told them, I said, great, I'll just put it on the tripod and I'll just monitor it and watch and handle the comments, you know. And if Henry, you're there, you know what I mean by that. You can help with that if you're around later today. If not, it's okay. But I'll try to get them to interact with the comments. But I'll read the comments and kind of moderate that because I don't want anything to get too nasty with a couple of sexy Filipinas trying to do Halloween decorations. So you know what I mean. So, but Lorelai's excited about that because she's driving me crazy. These Halloween decorations. I think I made a monster, literally. I think I made a monster. We spent another $200 yesterday at Walmart. Now, not all of it was on Halloween, but I'm just like, man. And then we spent $100 at Amazon. We spent $200 last week, and I told her, I said, man, this has to stop. I mean, this is getting bonkers. Henry, are they married? Well, my wife's married to me, yes. Michelle's married to our Filipino guy friend, Jovan. So, yeah, they're married, but my wife and her friend are not married to each other. Just got to clarify those things. In today's time, you just got to clarify who's married to who, you know. The friend, Michelle, that's coming over today, she's only been in America a year and 1 month. She's only been here 1 year and a month. She's a nurse, but she came over on the K-1 visa, and they got married in September of last year. And so they've been here 1 year so far. I know, you should make sure. But she has a lot of friends. She has nurses friends that are down in Alabama, I think. I think she has friends that live down in Alabama that are nurses. I don't know if they're single or not, but she has a lot of friends. She's going to, that's what they're doing. Next week, they're flying to New York, I guess, to hang out for a few days. They got a bunch of nurses, not a bunch, like 6, I guess, that are like in Georgia and Alabama, and they're all meeting in New York, and they're going to hang out for a few days with their. Jovan says he was the only guy going, the husband of Michelle. So it may be they're all single. I don't know, but he said he was the only guy going. He wasn't real excited. But I know she has friends in Birmingham. I think Birmingham or Montgomery. One of the bigger cities where there's a lot of Filipino nurses. And but trust me, the party we're gonna have on the 26th, there'll be a lot of married women here. But I promise you, they all know single women. The only single woman here nobody wants or nobody should want. Dennis will know what I mean. My God, that lady's freaking bonkers and crazy, man. So, but yeah, so they wanted. I don't know. Um, yeah, yeah. Are you talking about the ex-Filipino one or the ex-American? Because the Filipino men, I hate to pick on them. You know, God, what could you say? Let me go a different way because 9 people in the house. Thank you for the thumbs up, everybody. Leave us a chat. Drop who you are. Tell us who's here. Leave us a question. We'd love having you here. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Let me get that out. Memberships are available. Super chats are available. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that alert bell. But drop us a little chat here. Furry, I am so upset. You're missing your frog again, are you, Furry? Well, that's understandable, Furry. What can we say about, is there anything, and that's what I'm saying, instead of bashing a Filipino man, because I only know a hand of them that are decent guys. I mean, literally, I could count on a hand. Well, I take that back. I know 3 of them. Oh, the American. Okay. Well, that's probably even a bigger issue, right, Henry? The American guy who's a good guy. Well, now that's real simple. All you got to do is turn it off. I mean, Henry, to be honest, if I lived in a foreign country, right, and unless he's sitting right here next to me, and if I got a foreigner that I'm not happy with, or if I can't make up my mind, I mean, I told her early on when I first met her that the dude never came to see you. He has no interest in you. He may be stringing you along for entertainment value, but he has no real value, no interest in you. And if you want to play that game, then that's on you, nobody else. That's you, nobody else, because you got to be smart enough to turn it off. And if you can't, well, then that's on you. Young furry, our little furry friend, is saying it's not getting any easier. Well, furry, let me ask you this question, my friend, because a lot of us behind the scenes have talked long and hard about you and about your situation and about the trials and tribulations that you're going through. And a lot of people are thinking of you, and a lot of people are wishing that you would bring some of your fellow countrymen into the chat and into this channel. So, but Furry, let me ask you this before I can help you psychologically. Are you a boy or a girl? We know you're from Somalia, which we appreciate that. Well, no, Henry, to be honest, I wouldn't get in the middle of any of it. I wouldn't give advice, left or right, to be honest. Somebody like me can give advice because I have no dog in the fight and I don't care what people think. Henry, I wouldn't give her advice if she asked me for advice, I wouldn't give it. I would just sit and listen and then repeat back what she says and say, well, what you said was this, so maybe that's where you're thinking you should go or do. Vinny Lug, can't subscribe, only have the phone for 5 minutes. That's all right. I need to get out of here, then get people to start looking into. They put me in the nut house. All right. Well, maybe you should be there. It's all right. Just for searching. The guard thinks I'm right. Here goes. Well, good for you. Now, a lot of times when I go to the nut house, I think they have really good food. I mean, especially if you get that lime jello. Oh, no, 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 no. The cherry jello. Oh, and then if you get the pudding packs, like the butterscotch, holy smoking butt farts, that's some good eating. I like those. Thank you, brother. Anytime. You're a young man. All right, just curious because that helps. Staying neutral the whole thing, much easier that way. Be careful if you go down the Google rabbit hole. They're all watching. Astrological symbols are also represented as electrical symbols. All right, that's good to me. I'm all right with that. And the Otis language is the Otis language is the Otis language. Well, that's a kind of a repetitive thing, but all right, I'm up with you. I'm okay with all of that. Hoping a new President Harris wins so I can come to America with my family. Well, just sneak across the border like everybody else, and you'll be all right. Magnetism is law, is the Otis language. Think about it. All right, I'll think about it. Some gamer in the house, Moosewalla. Sidhu Moosewalla. I don't know what that means, but welcome and thank you for the thumbs up. Rule number 1, you got to subscribe to the channel. You got to give us a thumbs up. The memberships are there. The super chats are there. That way you guys can be blessed. When you bless others, you will be blessed. But Henry, I agree. I would just listen if she wants to air it out. But I'm real simple, Henry. If there's drama and you participate in it, then you're part of the problem. And that man's not around her. He was hooking up with Thailanders. So I don't know, why she would want him back if he's cheating on her. all these years and would never come visit her, but he had the money and the time to go to Thailand to hook up with ladyboys, you know. But, yeah, what are you going to do? You got to let women work through it, but you can't give them advice in any way, shape, or form about love and relationships. All you can do is listen. And if they're dumb enough to go down those rabbit holes, then they're dumb enough to go down the rabbit holes. Good morning, Sir Sanders. Young Mr. Sanders is in the house. What a good looking, fine looking man he is from the great state of Texas. Everybody say good morning to young Mr. Sanders. How are the kids this morning, buddy? Did you get your fishing license taken care of yesterday? Well, that's my advice, Henry. Women are weird. So we'll see how Lorelei's live stream at 3 is going to go, right? Hey, Sanders Lorelei, my wife is going to, and one of her friends is going to be doing a live stream at 3. If your wife is around, they're going to be doing a live stream talking about and doing Halloween stuff. And it's going to be the two girls. I'm just going to kind of stay back and manage the phone. But if your wife would like to meet them, I mean, they like to. My wife loves meeting other husbands' wives. You know what I mean? So, Henry's saying hello to you. He showed up at her place. That's about all I know. Wow. He showed up at her house? Wow. Wow. Holy smoking butt farts. The guy that would, for 5 years or however long it was, would never come to the Philippines to see her in person, showed up. The guy's either a nut job or something. Yeah, that one you just need to take 10 steps back and say, figure it out and let me know. Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't touch that one with a 10-foot pole. I would step back and just, let her figure it out and take 10 steps back and say, if you want anything more, or you want to continue whatever we're continuing, you let me know, but I can't do both. I'm not going to continue something we might be continuing. I'd be happy to be your friend, but I'm not going to continue trying to build something if there's somebody else in the house. Not going to happen. Because we're not going to play that, hey, which guy is the easiest one to marry, or which guy has the most money, or which guy is better than the other guy type of situation. Wow, H, why are they together? They have no kids. They have no kids. And he wouldn't come and visit her for 5 years, didn't make it to the sports star to get the kids. The kids are good. Okay. Well, can you get your free license online? We get ours online now here. They're not free, but we can get them online. Even in Florida, we got our you can get your license in Florida online, and I think those are free. Alabama, when we go there, we got to pay extra. He still thinks they're together. Well, apparently they are, because he showed up at her house. So obviously she hasn't made it clear to him then that me no longer want to be with you. But man, that's, to be honest, psychologically, it's disturbing. It would be disturbing to me if some dude, like if I was her, showed up at my house after 5 years. Especially if he didn't call me, plan it, organize it, and I agreed to it. Yep, I give her some advice now, and it's up to her to do what she wants to do. That's as far as I go with it. Absolutely, man. Take a 10-foot step back. Dennis is asking, is this in the Philippines? Yeah, it's in the Philippines. She's in the Philippines, and apparently he's an American. They dated for 5. Here's what she told me. This is not Henry telling me. This is what she told me. They dated for 5 years. He would always have money and time to go to Thailand, but could never come to the Philippines to see her. And I think there's even a time, she said, when she was working in Thailand and he could come to Thailand, but he couldn't come see her. So I guess maybe she got tired of waiting. And no, the Felix. I don't know what the Felix is, I guess, Henry. I'm sorry, Dennis. I don't think I know what Felix is. Well, yeah, or a Yankee. Yeah, okay. The dude that showed up is Bai's ex boyfriend. He's a Yankee. Oh, I get what you're saying. So you're asking if he's Filipino or a Yank. Okay, I got you. I'm sorry, man. A little slow this morning. He's an American. She's had an ex Filipino boyfriend. That's who I thought she was talking about because, yeah, weird, right, Dennis? Dennis, come on, you're with me, right? Do you agree with me? It's kind of bizarro. And my point is, that would scare me if some dude that I've been online dating with who couldn't bother to come and visit me and tell me how much he loves me and wanted to marry me never showed up for 5 years and out of the blue suddenly shows up just because I told him I don't want to be with him anymore. Well, that's pretty fishy. Good answer, Dennis. Yes, yes, very good answer. And of course, we only know one side of the story. 10 people in the house. Let's have some more thumbs ups. And don't forget to say hello to everybody. Come in and say hello. Nobody will bite you. Age, there is a story there. There's a story there somewhere and a story here. I agree. There's a story that's not being told. And I guess you just don't know what the truth is. That's the hard thing. You don't know if she's playing a game, because women do that. Men are real simple. We play games, but we're not as smart as they are. So 10 people still watching. Thank you all for being here. We need some more thumbs up. Yes, sir, Mr. Young Sanders. 11 in the house. Drop us a chat. Let us know who's all in the background there, what you guys are up to today. I'm going to open a box here in a minute and show you something I got. But yes, it's one of the sad things that we all talk about and we all know. Sometimes, the Filipinos will play this game, and I'm not saying she is. I'm not. So let me put that on the table. I'm saying in general, they like to go fishing. So as much interest as they can get from, and then the first white guy who's willing to marry them, come visit them, get the K-1 visa started, they go with. Maybe that's bad of me, but HN saying, yes, young Mr. Sanders. As you know, when you go there to film, oh yeah. I mean, look, man, Jesus Christ, it's the floodgates open. Yep, Henry knows. Yep. But those floodgates, and all you got to do is be willing to meet people. It's what I tell people. Look, it's what I told Gary before he got a girlfriend and all of that. But look, you can just go to the Philippines and stay in a nice place and go visit. But you've been to the Philippines and do all kinds of things. I mean, they're just everywhere. There's always more to the story than actually knows. Saying out of it because I don't want to know. Yeah, I agree. Henry, one, it won't do you any good. It won't do you any good to have input, to be honest. You're going to lose no matter what. So that's where I recommend you just take a big step back and say whatever makes you happy. And you let them do whatever they're going to do. Because one, we can't control it, and we don't want to control it. And two, we just don't know the whole story. And I know a lot of them want so desperately to get out of the Philippines for some reason, because she actually seems like she has a pretty good situation compared to a lot of young girls out in the province. So I got to do a video about that. I'm going to do, not about her. I'm going to do a video here soon about where the good Filipinas are, because I think things are shifting in the Philippines. I think their culture is shifting. I think I think that the women are changing, and I think men like you, Henry, you got to be careful these days. Too many options, yes. Oh yeah, it's easy to meet someone. It is. All you gotta do is walk down the damn street and say hi. You know. Well, on the other side of that coin, and this is what I think is funny, and this is in America, and I know this from being in the Philippines, but I also know this from being in America. It blows my mind how a lot of Filipinos come to America and they think they're the hottest thing walking. They think that every man in America wants them. They think they can trade up their boyfriend, husband, and get a better, richer, fancier, better looking guy. I think it's extremely funny how sometimes when they land and they get here, men don't. They're a small fish in a gigantic pond. When they're in the Philippines, their attention is focused on them. So builds their ego super big. God, I'm super sexy. I'm a hot Filipina. Every man in the world dreams of this. You know. Then they get here in America, and only a few guys look at him and go, yeah. Most guys go, pfft. You know, because the pool here is so gigantic. But I think that's funny, and I know some of these Filipinos, and I know even ones that are married. You know, I've heard them talk about. Well, you know, we were over there, and that guy didn't even look at me. I don't know what's wrong with me. Man, he must be gay. I think he's not gay. He just doesn't think you're hot. You know, he doesn't think you're sexy. He thinks you're just a nobody. You know, so they get this inflated ego because they get all this attention from a very small group of expats or foreigners from other lands, right? And like, oh, you know, you're Filipina, and so their heads get big, and they come here and they go, wait, what? Not everybody thinks I'm gorgeous. Not everybody's kissing my ass. Not everybody's chasing me in America. You know, because look, whether American women are a pain in the ass or not, there's a lot of American women that are beautiful. But in America, we have women from every part of the world here. We have lots and lots and lots of Asians, lots and lots of people from India, you know, from Mexico and Spain and everywhere. You're nothing special in America, honey. Yeah, I've seen that so many times. They get a rude awakening. They do. So maybe that's the key. You're nothing special, honey. You know, it's 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 funny. It's funny, and that happens a lot. I see that bubble bursting, and that's why 12 people in the house. Whoever's in the background, drop us a chat. Let us know who you are and what you're up to. If you got any great questions for us today, I got a mystery box I'm going to show you guys in a minute. Here, I'll tease you with it. This is a teaser. See this? I'm going to open this. Maybe there's a sexy woman in it, or a gold bar, or a glass of water. I don't know. So I think it's funny, right? 11 in the house. Thank you for the extra thumbs up. So who's all in the background? Come forward and announce yourselves. But I do think that's really running. Sean's here. I need to give you a wrench, my friend. Can I give you a wrench? Sean, do you mind if I give you a wrench? Let me give you a wrench. Give me 1 second. All right, I gave you a wrench, my friend. Nothing for breakfast. Coffee. That's it. I try not to eat it. I'm on a strict diet. No food. Riley's in the, hey man, new subscriber, how's life? Good. Thank you for being here, man. We appreciate you. Riley, tell us about yourself. Where are you from? What country? You know, are you single? Are you married? Are you, you know, like to eat bananas? I don't know. Just But thank you for being here. We appreciate you subscribing and liking and sharing and all that good stuff. Make sure you hit the alert bell so you guys can see when we do new stuff. We're going to be doing another video tonight, a live stream at 3 with my wife and her friends. So you guys can see you can see my hot, sexy Filipina doing arts and crafts and try to make Halloween decorations. And they want to video it because they think it's fun to do arts and crafts. So, no, I'm not giving them your wrench. Why would I give them your wrench? I need you to have a wrench, Dennis. I like you having a wrench. That way, if we have to team up and take Jack out, we can do it. I need you to to be a boss man. I am a tough moderator. There you go. We love trolls, though. Let me just say, we do love trolls. I like to play with my trolls. So all you guys with wrenches, if you see a troll coming in, let's play with them as long as we can until we absolutely have to, because of bad things, get rid of them. But I like to egg the trolls on. I like to milk them for every text I can get, for every watch minute I can get. And I even had one a couple weeks ago that gave me a bunch of super chats. So, you know, I'm greedy, man. All right, so Raleigh's down in Florida. They just got hit by the hurricane, but he's doing all right. Good. We got a lot of friends in Florida. A lot of friends that had to evacuate. A lot of friends that are trying to pick up the pieces. I got some messages overnight. Where is the outred? I don't know where Jack is. Jack is. I worry about Jack sometimes, but look. Yeah, I don't know. Dennis, I don't know what to say about Jack. I worry about Jack, but there's not a lot any of us can do. But Jack's in control of his own life, right? Just like all of us. All right, so your wife will be at work, but that's okay. I just thought I would mention it just in case. Monkey wrenching. There you go, Sean says. But my wife always likes to meet the other wives. She thinks it's fun to compare notes. I don't know what they do. But my wife's a very sociable Filipina, like all Filipinas. So she likes that. She likes to do that. I'm still in with a few things, but I'll try to head up there. All right, Henry, we look forward to it. We hope you can make it. It's on the 26th. So, all right, Henry. But, yeah. Mark says, just remembered when a person is not responsible for something, their IQ goes up and advice becomes easy. No, let me reread that. I love insightful or thoughtful sayings and quotes. It's one of, I really dig things that make you think. So I want to reread that. Just remember, when a person is not responsible for something, their IQ goes up and advice becomes easy. I'm going to be thinking about that one. Mark, I am. I like it, but I'm going to be thinking about it. I need to think about that one. I need to dig deep on that because that's what I like to do. I know it's kind of weird, but I really like to think. I know it's weird. John says they do chismes. The Filipino ladies do. They do indeed. And they get all excited. You know, it's one thing I put in my video about how to host a Filipina, how to be the host of a Filipino party is, man, that you got to be ready for that volume to ratchet up, right? And we're only going to have 2 of them in the house. And I promise you, the volume will start here, and by the time we're done, it's going to be way up here. There's only going to be 2 of them in the house. Justin is saying, good morning. Oh, good morning to you, Justin. Are you recouping? Because you're in Florida, too, if I remember right, Justin. So, let's see. Who else was? Raleigh was in here from Florida, too. He's recuperating from the storm. So, Justin, are you doing any better today? I hope you're doing better today, Justin. And I appreciate the thumbs up as you guys came in. Dude, I always agree with you about the thinking thing. Sometimes just something that you can really get your thoughts on make your brain really work. It's fun. It is. You know, and I'm not, I tell people I'm no longer an intellectual because I have brain damage, but I still like to think. I like to have probing questions. I like to research. I like to figure things out. I don't do good when, to be honest, I'm not trying to pick on anybody, guys, so don't beat me up, but I don't do good sitting around talking to guys who are drinking beer talking about farts. You know, fart joke. I mean, lowbrow stuff just kind of goes over my head. I don't do real good with talking about stupid shit. Maybe that's what this is, though, right? Maybe what I talk about is stupid shit. So there you go. HDN is back. Here's one. All right, I'm here, Sean. I would agree. I like it. When all your wishes are granted, many of your dreams will be destroyed. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Dennis is right. H. Bai said so many times that she was still good friends with her ex, meaning she was still in a lot of contact with him. So maybe she was fishing. When all your wishes are granted, many of your dreams will be destroyed. So are we saying that it's very important to have dreams? Because once you achieve those dreams, then what do you have? You know? So I like it. I like thought provoking. HTN says, interesting. I've done more than I could dream and then done all of my dreams and it's still working on a few more. Well, and I think that's important. I do think it's important that we have goals or dreams, however you want to put them. But I think, you know, it's kind of like it's like the dog. Isn't there a saying about the dog? Shh, talking to I don't want my dog to wake up. Isn't there a saying about, well, what's the dog going to do once he catches the car? One of those type of scenarios. Dennis says, I was on a week ago and she started hitting me up for a birthday cake. I believe it. I believe it, Dennis. I mean, they're all that way. Good for you, Dennis. They're always looking. That's one thing that I look. I love my wife, and she never did this to me. But family members in the Philippines, people we know, I don't know how many times, and I'm so sick of this effing word. How many times I've heard, oh, well, we need a sponsor. No, you don't. Quit asking that you want a sponsor. You know what a sponsor is? Sponsor is somebody that gives your organization or your group money in return for something. A sponsor gets advertising, billboard placement, recognition. That's what a sponsor gets. You're not asking for a sponsor, you're asking for a handout. So quit asking me to be a sponsor and just say, give me some damn money. Sorry. That one fires me up. That damn sponsor word pisses me off. So, yeah, but she had a good birthday. Okay, good. Well, you know, I do think she's probably a very lucky Filipina compared to a lot of the Filipinas in the Philippines. You know, her mom and dad seem to do well in life, so I mean, she's probably better off than a lot there. Yep, sponsor, budget, and lounge. And remember the saying: just say no budget. We got 14 watching us. Who's all in the background there? Come forward and let us know who's all here. And we only got 8 thumbs up, 14 watching. So I'm watching the hawks, the birds. We got a really big field out here. You guys can't see it. But look, just past those, you can see that hawk flying. But just past those houses is really big wetland that's being developed into homes. And the hawks fly out in the morning trying to eat food. Young Mr. Sanders says he's still here. Good. Now, HN says, now I have helped Tippet Chi niece get school supplies. That's okay. I think it's Dennis, Henry. I'm not saying not to give people money in the Philippines. I'm just saying when you see people always, asking for money to a foreigner, what would you do if that foreigner wasn't around? What would you do if there was no foreigners? What would you have done 50 years ago when there was no internet? What would they do? And that's what chaps my ass. It's like, oh, well, we can't live without that $200 you're going to send us. Well, what do you mean? What if I didn't exist? What if nobody existed that could give you the $200? Well, you would figure it out. That's what chaps my ass. So, sorry to get on a tangent early this morning. But I think it's good to help. I'm just saying it drives me crazy when they want me to be a sponsor. You know. Remember, no budget. Simple Man's Journeys in the house. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up. I have asked a Filipina how much her Filipino brother-in-law contributes to the family. The answer is always zero. She's probably lying. Because if a brother-in-law, which means, okay, let me read you again, make sure I'm not misunderstanding. I've asked a Filipina how much her Filipino brother-in-law is contributing to the family. Oh, yeah, zero. Absolutely. The other Filipino men give nothing. The husbands give nothing. But they expect and I don't want to get on this tangent, but a lot of them expect us to give, but they don't expect anything out of the men around them. And that's where I get chapped, and I think it's wrong. Let's say, for instance, here's my two scenarios. If my wife's mother was alive, we would support her in the Philippines if she lived by herself or whatever. We'd be happy to take care of her. We'd actually brought her to America, but she's not. But that's what we would have done. But we would support her in the Philippines. But if there's a bunch of nephews and nieces that are young hanging out at grandma's house and they're not working and contributing, then that's a different story. But if you got to help support an elderly person or a child to get it, that's okay. But when there's a bunch of able-bodied people that can go out and do something to bring some money to contribute to the household, you ain't getting shit from me. Sorry. She never asked, that's why I helped. Yeah. No, we do school supplies. We got some friends that have kids, and we know school supplies. They got to buy, the kids grow. The uniforms get old and ratty. And this last year we gave one of them, we told her, I said, look, because she's like, I got to get a uniform and all this. And like, all right, Lorelai's like, and we do it every year, so it's okay. And Lorelai told her, and she's like, the girl, the mom, was saying, I think I can save, like $2 or $3 by getting this other uniform. And Lorelai told her, I said, yeah, but that doesn't look like a very good one. So, I'd rather give you the money and you buy a good quality one that's going to last all year versus you having to buy one or two more, replacements. So, we're happy to do that. And, I'm a big fan of education, not necessarily higher education, but I am a big fan of education. Sean says, my Filipino wife makes 6 figures. Holy shit. She's the breadwinner here. Damn, I'm going to come live with you, buddy. Mine doesn't make 6 figures. I used to, but not in retirement. But the funny thing is, I've told my wife that if she, excuse me, I ate a fly. That when she starts making 6 figures, I will make sure she can take an Uber back and forth to work. Pusta, hello from Sweden. Hello, Sweden. Good to see you here. We appreciate you being here. Thank you for the thumbs up. How are things in Sweden? What is Sweden famous for? Pusta, what is Sweden famous for? And don't say chocolate or meatballs. You got to give me something else that Sweden is famous for besides meatballs and chocolate. But yeah, And look, one thing, hot woman, hot woman. Oh yeah, Dennis, you're right. Oh, look, Dennis, you're going to get me in trouble because you got to remember, until I met my wife, I didn't even know women existed. I didn't know there was even such of a thing as a female till I met Lorelai. I've never dated one, never seen one on TV, never anything. So, but you're right, Dennis. When they then there for a while, they had the Swedish swimsuit models or something that was out all the time. So, in here it's a hot women too. Okay, as long as you guys don't get me in trouble. No. Oh my goodness gracious. But that's great that she's the breadwinner. The oh well, what the Muppet Show? I never got to watch the Muppet Show. Was that the puppet thing with like Kermit the Frog and Piggy? Was that the one? Great hockey players. Okay, all right. No, no. So Puss is saying it's very cold here. Sweden is famous for IKEA. Ah, they're right. And Nobel won. No, Nobel won. You mean the Nobel Peace Prize? Is that based out of Sweden? I know what IKEA is. IKEA has come to America, and now people have IKEA stuff in their house in America. Volvo. All right. Oh, I like their cars. I personally like the chocolate and the meatballs. Henry says, hey, I'm still single, so I can't get in trouble. I know you can't, but, you know. Yeah, Henry wasn't trying to influence you, was she? Was she? I'm like, no. Yep, and the animal, the drummer, the Swedish chef, Kermit, the frog, Miss Piggy, Gonzo, a whole bunch of other bunny buds. I didn't know that. My wife wants me to retire so she can work more. All right. Well, you're not quite the right age to retire yet, right, Sanders? I mean, you're still a few years away, it looks, if I remember right. I know, remember how old you told me, so I do remember that. So you're probably at least 3 years away, right? You don't want to retire, right? Unless Nobel Prize, yes. No, it's all right, buddy. Pussy, you're doing fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Nobel Prize. Can I win that prize? Maybe I can win it for being a brilliant YouTuber. Do they give one out for that? I don't know. See, yeah, see. So you got a couple more years, right? Yeah, I'm retired, as you guys all know. My wife works, and um, she likes to work, and she wants to work. So you know, we're ready. I'm ready to move to Southern Alabama. Well, she has a really good job where we're at, and I can tell she's kind of hesitant to give that good job up because she is worried maybe in Southern Alabama she's not going to find as high as paying job. So she's a little, I keep telling her, but our expenditures are going to go down so greatly that it will be a trade off. Yep, HDN agrees with me. He's retired and hates it just like me. I hate being retired. I actually do hate it. You know, you get used to it, but we hate it. All right, boys and girls, you want to see what's in my box? I got a box. You guys want to see what's in the box? You guys want to guess? Oh, let's do that. Anybody want to guess what's in the box? I will do this, all right? For whoever can guess what's in this box. So we're going to wait a couple minutes and get everybody to guess. If you can guess what's in this box, I will give you an autographed signed picture of myself, topless. Autograph picture of myself, topless. If you can guess what's in the box. We'll let everybody get their guesses in. That should be a stimulating. My dog is cold out here. I got to put a blanket over the dog. Fishing gear. Okay, that's a good one. I wish. I know someone who can find, Henry says, I know someone who can find her a really good job here. Oh, that's good. Because, you know, she's in the business office and she does logistics, and so she's very capable. Henry, we'll have to talk more about that. We are ordered the bed, the stove, the kitchen table, air conditioner, etc. yesterday. Furnished when we get to the PH for our new 1 month. Wow. So you guys are going all out in the Philippines. But then again, she makes over 100 grand a year. Why not? What the hell? You know. Henry, Halloween costumes, no. But I have a Halloween costume. Why can't wives just let us men be men? Why do we have to dress up? And I can't tell you what I'm dressing up as. Because Lorelai wants, because we're going to do a live stream during the Halloween party. And she wants to see if you guys can pick me out from a crowd. Not like I'm not going to be the biggest person in the freaking room. Because none of these other people are nowhere near my size. So it's not like you guys can't pick me out just by going, oh, there's David. He's the biggest fucker here. Something that is definitely in the box. Yes, there is definitely something in the box. It's not empty, I promise. If you can guess what it is, you get an autographed picture of me topless. That's worth some money, buddy. Let me tell you. You may not think it now, but you think people from Sweden are good looking? Hey, I got probably Norwegian bloodish in me. At least German blood in me. So I probably look good without a shirt. Well, Henry, if you ever got married to a Filipino, man, they would nag you until you do. You don't love me? I mean, it's going to be a party. Everybody's like, oh, God. 5 months later, I'm like, fine, I'll wear the fucking costume. So, kind of crazy. All right, so we got fishing gear, we got Halloween costumes. Any other guesses? If it helps. This video is brought to you by Amazon Prime. Not like Amazon's going to sponsor me. Pet clothing. Ooh, that's a good one because we are some of those crazy people that buy pet clothing. We almost bought some yesterday. And I told Lorelai, nah, I think those are ugly. You know. Young Sanders is a griddle? A refrigerator? There you go. No, I got a refrigerator a while back. Refrigerator, but I do have a refrigerator that was about this big. I got one the other day. Because what a lot of people don't know, and I'll tell you a secret, everybody, to YouTube. We don't make any money on YouTube. I'm trying really hard so that my wife can have a better life. I really am. That's the only reason I do it, plus entertainment value. But for some reason, we get a lot of corporate sponsorships. We get a lot of companies that want to send us their shit, to look at, to review, to do stuff like that with. And that's another one of these. So, and I got a mini fridge the other day sent to me, and I don't know, I get so much crap. A lot of it's junk. I've gotten tropical shirts sent to me, and I've given some of those away. I give a lot of stuff away, to friends and people in need because I just don't need it. A phone stand, no, but I could use another one. And that's what's really bad. The stuff that I really want somebody to give me, I can't give anybody to give me the stuff I really want. I need a new mobility scooter, really bad, but I can't get a corporation to give me one of those. I need I don't know, other cool shit. Instead, I get like a what is it? Bidet toilet thing attachment for your toilets. It's sitting in the closet because I never took it out. But I get a mini refrigerator that we don't need. What are we going to do with a mini refrigerator? So it's sitting in the box in the closet, right? I get a weightlifting thing that has an attachment that you put on a weightlifting thing. What the hell am I going to do with that? You know, I can't get anything good. Some of those mini refrigerators are pretty fun. I have one that works pretty well. Use it, but the novelty wears off. It does. And look, and it's cool. I agree. And mine even heats or warms. And if we travel a lot, we may throw it in the car and use it kind of like a cooler in the car. But it is cool looking. I did it. I think I did I don't know if I did a video on it or not. All right. I don't know. So let me give you another hint. We're going to play this. Let's give you another hint. You saw how small the brown box was. So the white box is smaller. This, let me see if I can figure out what I can say about this. This can be used outdoors. It would primarily be used for outdoor purposes. How's that? And it is a tool. Let's say that. But a tool can be a lot of things, remember? A tool's a big perspective. Big spectrum. Sorry, not perspective. Spectrum. So yeah, we got a mini refrigerator back. I don't know. We did get a projector, and we used that. We got one of those projectors from some company. We got free nano socks. Got a whole bunch of nano socks given to us so that I could wear. My God, over the years, I just can't keep up with all this shit. But they don't give me anything good like, a 90-inch flat screen TV or 90-inch TV, or a brand new iPad, or a mobility scooter that's worth a shit versus my cheap Chinese ass one, so, or even a fishing reel. I can't get any fishing tackle. And my wife and I were talking about this the other day. She's like, well, why don't, you fish so much, you would think people would send you fishing stuff. And I'm like, no, you got to understand, pet industry, we don't get any pet stuff either. Pet and fishing is some of the biggest industries in the world. They make billions upon billions of dollars. So they don't need to send their shit to us. We're peons. They don't need to give me anything to look at. So, friend is back in the house. Hello, friend. How are you? Good to have you here. I should be monetized by the time I get back from the Philippines, and I look forward to free junk review. There you go, buddy. Yeah, I've actually quit doing them on YouTube. I just do them for the company, and I don't even do them on YouTube anymore because nobody watches them. Only time people watches my channel is when I take my shirt off. That's the only time. I give them a little love. So this is a tool, and it's used outdoors. And remember, and it's only about that big. The box is only, I don't know, 6 inches tall? The box is only maybe 4 inches wide, 4 inches deep, 6 inches tall. It's a tool that's used outdoors. But we get a lot of shit, a lot of garbage, a lot of cheap Chinese crap. Because they want us, there's a lot of these, what happens is, you want me to tell you how to get free stuff? I can tell you how to get free stuff. All you have to do, young Sanders is saying, is that a secret to getting views? Yes, it is for me. Show a little cleavage, wear a tank top and have your, have some swag going on. You know what I mean? Woo-hoo. That's the best way to get views. So, you can, I'll tell you a quick story while you guys are trying to figure out what's in this box. I don't know if you guys know of a channel called Tim K. He's an American. He was living in the Philippines with his wife and young baby, but he has a long channel. He has a really big channel, hundreds of thousands. And he's kind of controversial, and he's had some issues, but he seems like probably a decent guy. But way back when he started his channel, he met his wife, who was like 16 at the time. And his very first videos was where he talked about how he gave her mom and dad like $800, and then they got married. That was part of his thing. So Sean knows Tim K, right? And so, but what I think was funny, and he openly admitted this, when he would do live streams sitting out by the water, he had a lot of following, so he would get a lot, right? And his wife, Chrissy, who's actually a very pretty girl, and she has a really nice smile. When she would come onto the screen, the super chats would start flying, and everything started getting excited because every time she would come on, guys like looking at her, So yes, a little bit of skin goes a long ways. But I think Tim's back in America now. I think he's out in California now. Because I think he got in trouble in the Philippines and had to leave, had to pay a bunch of money because he did some stupid things. I don't know. I'm not going to say what because I can't speak on it myself. But I think he's back in America now. I think he's back here. And I think they have 2 kids now and a dog named Tucker. So, any thoughts on the tool? What's my tool? Wow, I only know one other couple like that. We got some friends here. Oh, I almost showed you the box. I got to hide the box like a football. We have one couple that's friends. By the way, I think she is probably 15 years older than him. Rodent trap. Ooh, that would be a good one. I need one of those. I can put it out for Halloween for when the kids walk by, right? Yeah, there's like a 17 age. There is a 17 age gap difference between my wife and I, but that puts us about equal. She says, this is her theory, that women are smarter than us, they're more mature than us, and so if a 30-year-old marries a 50-year-old, then they're about equal. Nope, not a trap. It does, okay, here's another tip. I'm going to try to open the box. It does have a barcode, or one of those things. I think it runs on a battery. Does that help? It's battery operated. I'm gonna try not to tear the box up just in case I want to give it away as a Christmas gift. I'm gonna re-gift it if I don't like it. Is that bad to re-gift? A fake owl to scare the birds away. No, I attract the bird, but I think I might like this. I might keep this one. I got some free watches earlier in the year. I never showed those on YouTube. I like watches, and I collect watches, and I resell them. I'm looking for some really old watches. Okay, you guys ready? Here, I'll show you the box. Can you see it? This is I have no clue the brand because it's from China. Portable tire inflator. It's what it is. I can use this. I'll put it in one of our cars. So I'm not going to re-gift this. So sorry for the person who's not going to get this for Christmas. I graduated high school the year before my wife was born. I graduated high school the year my wife was born. That's right. Same year that's how I know when she was born, because I graduated high school that same year. That was an easy one for me, buddy. I'm like, ooh, hot diggity dang, And I know her birth date because she has told me so many times what it is so I wouldn't forget. Just like our wedding anniversary. She reminds me monthly, on this day, back this year, this month, we got married. Just remember that. Oh, it has a little stringy thingy. All right, let me show you guys more about this. Here's an interior box. So you and I, buddy, are really close, man, let me tell you, because it has a lot of accessories. It has some kind of card. And has a 2-year warranty. Oh, I was going to tell you guys how to get free stuff. I have a new 128 gig SIM card or micro card coming because something we did buy once we did a product review, and they're giving me a free thingy, a free SD drive card. Here's some attachments and nozzles. So you got like the ball nozzle, and I didn't know this, and I ride a bicycle. I have an e-bike, and I've ridden bikes. I didn't know a lot of the new bikes were coming out with a different valve stem. And so I have an air pump out in the garage, and it came with 2 different attachments for 2 different types of valve stems. So, and then of course it has some tools so that you can like blow up the air with or something. I don't know. Let's see if we can figure this out. Oh, it's rechargeable by USB. So you don't have to have a battery. I thought maybe it was battery operated. So I'm going to keep this. Sorry, I'm not going to give this to you. This is not going to be a regift. I think I'll keep this one for myself. And it feels really good. It feels heavy. Sorry guys, you're not going to get this one. This one's kind of cool. We're going to like this one. So there's the hose. And I think I saw it in the picture. I wonder, it looked like that this would lock into here and you could hang it like on a bike or something. Let me see if that's true. Oh, it is true. See, look. So if you got a bike, Scotty's in the house. Thank you for being here, man. So that's cool. See, I mean, it's kind of heavy to add to your bike. It's probably maybe 2 pounds. So I don't know if I would want to hang it on my bike. But, okay, that's cool, right? Everybody say hi to Scotty, everybody. Say hi to Scotty. Scotty, we're opening the box, and I'm not going to regift it. I was going to give it to you guys if I didn't like it, but I decided I like it, so I'm going to keep it. It's not going to be regift after all. Here's the little thing where you do the I don't know what you call these things. What is it? Hang on. And I'll tell you what it is. Does anybody remember what it is? Can anybody tell Scotty what it is? We'll see if how y'all's memory is. Oh my God. All right. So I got to take this somehow and fish it through the size, a hole the size of a fish hook that's in there. So you see this little hump? That's not all carved out. There's a little bitty hole that I got to somehow figure out how to get this damn thing through. Bad review. Scotty, it's a, did everybody tell Scotty what it was? It's an air compressor. That's right. Here, Scotty, I'll show you, and I'll show you the box. My YouTube buddy Rick gifted me a DJI gimbal. Nice. I got a gimbal. I don't ever use it. He couldn't figure out how to properly use it. Yes. I have mine, and I've used mine quite a bit over the years, but mine is so sensitive that when you touch the control button, man, it just wants to go everywhere. So I don't like to use it. I use it as a stationary stand, and it can track you. So I've used it in cooking videos where I got it set up on the table and I'm moving around just a little bit so the camera will follow me. That's how I use mine. Scotty, here's what it is. Yeah, what they say, because this is free. Somebody sent me this to do a product review on. It can be used for cars, motorcycles, bikes, balls, and manual mode. I don't know what that means for people. So the real question is, how much pressure can you set this for? I'm going to check to see if it's charged up, guys, because it comes with a USB connector, right? So that's how you charge it. But it didn't come with a wall outlet. So you're going to have to put it into... let's see if we can... Look, I'm not going to read the instructions, because that would, I don't know, be too girly if I read the instructions. So I'm going to try to turn it on without reading the instructions. But it may be dead. I may need to charge it. Oh, there's the power button. Hang on. Ooh, it's got battery life. Can you see it? Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's get an attachment. I already lose the attachments. Well, I can't re-gift it anyway because I lost the attachments. How can I lose the attachments and I'm only a foot away from everything? I think Scotty took my attachments. Scotty, you came in and my attachments disappeared. Oh, here they are. I found them. Never mind. Scotty, it's not your fault after all. So I'm going to see if I can get it to do something. Read the instructions. Yeah, it's like reading a map for guys. And it's a no-no. That's right. That's what I tell Lorelai. Lorelai gets so mad at me because I don't like to read the instructions. But I make her read them. Sean says, yep, I've done a couple of cooking videos using the gimbal, and right, that's how I use it. But walking around in the neighborhood and stuff, I don't like it that way. Here, we're going to try this little mattress and floaty thingy. All right, we're going to attach it to this. Because here's what I'm curious about with this. One, can you preset the level that you want? The one I have out in the truck that I use for the bikes in the truck, the cars, you basically can set it to like 36 PSI and it will go to 36 and shut off. And I really like that. But let's turn this on again. It's on. Oh, it has preset mode for a bicycle at 32, which is BS. Oh, it has a flashlight. You see that? GPS works sometimes. Yeah, oh yeah, I got the GPS. Oh, that was the other thing. Did you guys see the video on the GPS thing for the truck? That was a product review. I got that for free. And it's pretty cool. That one's good. I got to admit, that one and the projector, we got a free projector that Lorelai uses for karaoke and other crap. And then the GPS thing that we got that I put out in my pickup is really cool, and it works. And then this. These are probably the best three things, but I got a lot of garbage. I mean, like I said, why can't somebody send me like, you know, a tropical shirt that would fit me or a mobility scooter to test? I would be happy for everybody out there listening in the mobility industry. I would be very happy to test any of your mobility scooters. I would. You understand? Come on. You know. All right, let's see if we can figure this out. So it has a mode for bikes, basketballs, PSI where you can just set it yourself. You got a car, so you can scroll through. Let me show you. You guys see this? See at the top? The little icon above the zeros changing. And down at the bottom, the PSI changes. So let's go over here to what I think is that one. Yeah, scared my dog. I woke my dog up. You okay? You're safe, don't worry. So, I'm looking, I want to see how high the PSI goes. Because I had a bike before that took 90 pounds of pressure in the tires. It was a hybrid bike. So this, I want to see how high this one goes. And maybe it just rotates back from 99 down to 0. No, it goes above 100 PSI. Check that out. So we're at 104 PSI right there. So you can do 104 PSI. Here's your control panel down here, guys. So this is your toggle up and down PSIs. That's where you power to turn it on. And that's the light. That's for the light. Here's what the bottom looks like, where you can plug it all in. Top, sides. It feels pretty good. It's easy. It's, like I said, I do like the fact, and I don't think I would do it. Ooh, winds are picking up. Mark, where can you buy it? Amazon. Here, I will show you again what it is, Mark. Oop, Mark, let me show you again what it is so you know. This is the brand I bought, or didn't buy, I got. So here's the brand you can buy. It's, is my camera backwards to you guys? Do you guys see the box looking? Does the box looks backwards to me? So the brand, man, that dog is loud. The brand is ZGZUXO Tire Inflator. I don't know how much it is. You can probably shop around on Amazon and find it for 30 or 40 bucks. So, but that's what it does. You know? But I'm actually, I haven't used it, of course, because I'm sitting here. Yeah, you can get it on Amazon. Here's a little bit more of the card. You get a 2-year warranty with it. If you don't know how to set it up, you can use your app. But come on, I didn't read the instructions and I figured it out. So you guys can do it. But here's, it does come with a light. I like the fact that it's rechargeable with the USB. So if you kept this in your car, you can always recharge it when you need it. So that's one thing I like about it. I'm actually kind of impressed. I'm going to have to give them a good reviews. Man, that dog can shut the hell up. I'm going to have to give it a good review because it feels good. It doesn't feel like cheap Chinese crap. It's kind of loud. That's right. Scotty is saying, you can buy it from me. I will be happy to repackage and send this to you for the low price of $99.99 plus you pay shipping. How's that? I'll turn the light off so I don't run the battery. But here's one thing I did think was kind of cool. Let me show you this part. Let me put this accessory away so I don't lose it. because this one's actually kind of cool. I like this one. So I would recommend this one. I really would. This is kind of cool. And it has both types of connectors for your bicycles, I think. Right? Yes. Here's one of the things I thought was cool. You know. Because I don't think these are more than 30 or 40 bucks. Now, if it's like $100 or more, then no, the price is like $200 if you want to buy this one. I will even autograph this one and send it to you for $200. So I like this. So I think they designed this where that can screw onto here so that you can hang it on like a bike while you're bike riding, but you don't want to do that. This would not be good to have swinging on your bike. But I like the fact that if you wanted to put this somewhere safe, that you could do that and then keep it hanging like on a shelf. So I do like that feature. And basically the power button turns it off and turns it on. And I got a feeling it's going to, and it does cars, bikes, motorcycles, balls. Balls are set at 8 psi, or you can set your own psi. And I was trying to figure out how high it would go. I can't believe it's going to go over 2. No. All right. Okay. I want to see how high it goes. I think it was 140. If this did 140 psi, that would 150 psi. It says it can do 148 psi. If it could truly do 100, you know how freaking strong 148 psi is? That's tremendous. If it could do that, I don't know about that one, guys. But it says it can. And then, so you can hang it like this. And then they gave me some little ropey handle thing. It does come with a cord. Lorelai's gonna see this and she's gonna go, you know what? You need to put that into our emergency kit. Because I'm gonna show you all this emergency crap that we have in case of brownouts. And since this is battery operated, she's probably gonna go, this would be perfect in case we're in the Philippines and we have a brownout. Well, we are in America, you know. Oh, look, it shows how big the battery is. The battery's full. Does it show when I take that out? It shows even when you plug in the USB cable. So it shows that the cable's connected. I think that's about it. I don't know. And then it will go turn itself off. So that's right. All right, let me get caught up here. Twice the price. Scotty says it looks like a good stir. It is. I mean, it feels good. It's okay. I mean, knock on wood. It feels pretty good, guys. It's $80. Agent says it's $80 for it. Oh wow, $80 costs $80. Holy shit. Scotty B says, wow, that's a great deal. $200 today only with my autograph. If you want me to send you a picture with it of me autographed, that might cost you an extra 20. So this is good. I like this. I better put it back in the box. It's not like it's going to go back in the box the way it came. If I didn't pay any attention. So there you go. That I'll keep. So that's a good one. We'll keep that one. Here's the instructions that I didn't read. That's a good question. I don't know. You never know. You know. Maybe we needed to blow on the fan blade so that we have air coming through the house. I don't know. But I need to do a video, and I plan on it. I just haven't done it. We have a lot of technology in case we have a brown. We're not in the Philippines. We have a to-go bag because because we do get blackouts here because of power outages. Somebody runs into a telephone pole. We have battery operated chargeable fans, solar fans. We have solar flashlights, hand crank radios. We have hand crank flashlights, battery packs. Now this, because she'll add that. Then the backpack, she has a first aid kit, emergency blankets. We have emergency food stash. We are prepared. But I don't know, Scotty, what would you use that for in the Philippines? Well, I guess you could use it to blow up the tires on the scooters, right? Or you got a new tut-tut type vehicle. You might need to air up your tire when all the power goes out. So maybe that's why you need one. And for you in the Philippines, I'll tell you what, special deal, only $1,000, not pesos. HTN says, yeah, he has a similar one of those. I got a bigger one that I use that's portable that I keep in my truck that I use. And it works really well, but this one's definitely a lot smaller. It's definitely noisy. It's loud, but that's understandable. Yeah. You could blow up the air mattress so that you could float around in the water with it. I don't know, man. But I could see Lorelai going, well, should we put that in our kit? Is that where that goes? Is that something for our kit? You know? You know. Fun in the neighborhood, man. Fun. But, so yeah. That was in the box today. I don't know what else is coming, but I think that's all. We bought a bunch of crap off of Amazon. Oh, I was going to tell you guys how to get free stuff. I keep forgetting to tell you. All right. And I've told other people this, so it's not a secret. There's 2 secrets to getting a really good deal on Amazon and or free stuff on Amazon. I got some trash. Hang on. The wind's picking up. Let me get rid of some. I don't like litter, so let me, there. All right. 2 ways to getting really free stuff. 1 way to get free stuff and 1 way to get a really good buy. For number 1, if you have the time and you don't need it, let's say this coffee cup, which you very much want, is sold on Amazon, and they want to sell it for $500. And you don't want to pay $500. You put it in, you look at it, and you look at others. You put it in your shopping cart on Amazon, and you leave it there 3-4 days. And then you kick it out of your shopping cart. You wait a few weeks, you go back, you look at it again, and when you look at it again, you're going to realize they've given you a coupon for maybe 10% off or 15% off. And maybe the price has dropped and there's a coupon. And you always got to look for the free shipping. So like, oh, all right, so they've dropped the price. Let me look at it again. I get all excited. I put it back in my shopping cart. And I wait a few days. And I kick it out of my shopping cart again. Nah, I don't want it. Too much. Costs too much damn money. You wait. The 3rd time is usually the charm. You go back, you're going to look, oh, now the price has dropped quite a bit. And you get a coupon. So now maybe I only paid $200 for a $500 coffee cup. And then you buy it then. I do it all the time. I wanted running boards for my Dodge, but I wasn't going to pay $400 for running boards. But I found the pair that I liked, the set that I wanted, and I kept doing that. And I waited a good 6 months because I didn't need them. I just wanted them. And I finally paid $187, including tax and shipping, for the $400 running boards that I was wanting. Let's see. Scotty said, I actually saw some shorts from the last typhoon. People floating on air mattresses in Manila. I saw that too. I saw some of that too. HTN says, toys matter. Toy matter tires. And you have a light with, so you won't be afraid. And that's right. I won't be afraid of the dark. I got a flashlight. Yep, you forgot about the light. Yeah, I got a light, man. Oh, yeah. In the Philippines, there you go. You got the light in case it's a flashlight, right? There you go. Yeah, that's a good point. I better not tell Lorelai it has a flashlight because she'll put it in the flashlight pile. Because we got like a box full of flashlights in case. And I got a whole thing full of batteries just in case. Can you charge your phone? Well, maybe, maybe, maybe. Because you know how you can put the USB in to charge it? There's also, looks like the reversed, so that you might be able to do that. I might have to read the instructions, which sucks. But Henry, there's a really good chance that you could plug your phone into that battery and siphon off of it because I don't know what the other end is called, that little bitty one. But yeah, it looks like you could do that. It looks like you might be able to do that. So that's one simple way to get really good deals on Amazon. If you want free stuff, every time you still, that's all right. I don't get hung up on, on stuff, man. You know that. But if you want free stuff, here's how you get free stuff. Everything you buy on Amazon, you go and do a product review. I figured this out years ago because I was bored. When we got stuff, I would just go on and do a product review. Well, before I knew it, I was starting to get free shit because companies are going, oh, this guy likes to review products. So they will send me this, and all they want me to do now is go and review it and give them a review because there's a lot of people that sell this on Amazon. And here's the kicker. So the store, Daisy, settle down, that is selling this, not the manufacturer, the store has sent me this. So they want me to review, and I'm going to give a good review about the shipper, the store. And I'll give a good review about the product because I actually like this. So they want you to review the product. So sometimes they want you just to review it. They don't care where it's from, what company, because the manufacturer sends it to you. Or sometimes I have an online store that sends me things randomly and says, we'd like for you to look at this, review it, and give our store a recommendation. So there's those two ways. But if you do that a lot, you will get free stuff. And I was doing it so much, I got sick of free stuff. But now I'm trying to get back into doing reviews because I don't make any money on YouTube, so at least I get something free once in a while. HN says, the one I have, you can. Okay, good. I think this one can because it has the other connecting port. I don't know what they're called. So there you go. That's how you get free stuff and get good deals. You just gotta wait. If you can be in no hurry to buy that wrench that you really want, I'm telling you, go to Amazon and play that Amazon game, and you'll get it way cheaper. That's what's crazy. And sometimes there's truly been things that I've looked at, just looking at, but I really didn't want. And so I put them in my cart and I discarded them. And I'm shocked. 6 months later, I'll get an update about how that thing went from $100 to $15. Scotty, we appreciate you, buddy. Get some rest. And yeah, we're going to be doing a 3 p.m. stream with the girls. My sexy Filipino wife and her friends. We're going to be doing a live stream at 3 p.m. So, but we absolutely appreciate you, Scotty. We enjoy that new fancy mobility scooter you have in the Philippines. HN saying hello for you to take care. Well, we've been on here about an hour. I guess it's time for me to get off. I need to charge the phone back. I need to find the battery pack. So I'm going to get off of here, get some things done before Lorelei's live stream later today and get some rest. And maybe we'll see you guys back about 3 p.m. Don't quote me on the time because you know how the girls are. But hopefully you guys will come back and join us. And we can have some fun watching the girls try to do arts and crafts with the Halloween stuff that they know nothing about. But it should be. Hopefully it'll be funny, if nothing else. Hopefully we can sit back and kind of chuckle. I think it will be fun. It will be fun. But guys, we appreciate you guys as always. Much love and respect to everybody. If you need anything, let us know. Remember, autographed pictures are available. Air pump for $400 or $500 with my signature on it. Price keeps going up every time we go up. It is available, but we appreciate you guys. Take care, everybody.